Hello, welcome. I am Mikal, one of the food technologists working at the Tennis Innovation Center. Today we're going to talk about the most common errors during gummy manufacturing. We're going to give you some examples, what could go wrong, what are the causes and how you can prevent this. The first example what we would like to give is that if you get cloudy gummies. Cloudy gummies can mean that you incorporate a lot of air during your process. That means during your gelatin hydration step, you stir for a long time with a lot of force. That creates a lot of air bubbles inside your candy mass. To prevent this, what you can do is stir at least as possible, or even pause the stirrer during your hydration step. Another thing can be, for example, if you have a gelatin gummy, if you don't put too much energy in, you cook it at a low temperature, the gummy mass still becomes cloudy after the cooking step. So what we normally recommend is if you have a gelatin gummy, cook it at least to 110 degrees Celsius. The second example what we are going to give is that if your cooked candy mass or your final gummy is a little bit dark. That means that your cooking temperatures are a little bit too high, and that causes the gelling agent or the sugars to get a brown reaction. To prevent this from happening, make sure that your cooking temperatures are as minimum as you required, and that your cooking process is very short. The third example is that you have black spots inside your final gummy. That's something you don't want. And that means your cooker is getting dirty, or it's already dirty, and you need to do a chemical clean. We advise that you do a chemical clean with a chemical agent like caustic soda that really helps to dissolve all the burnt particles. You can repeat the chemical clean until you don't see any burnt particles coming out after your cleaning process. The fourth problem, what we often see, is that you have powder specks inside your gummy. That means if you put the powder directly in your cooked candy mass, it's really hard to get the powder dissolved or into your cooked candy and eventually your gummy. To prevent this, you can add to your powder mass a little bit of water and syrup to create a nice homogeneous slurry and dose it in your cooked candy mass, and this will get rid of the powder specks or particles. So the last common problem what we see during production is if during the depositing stage that you get air bubbles on top of the gummy, on top of the mold. That means that your machine parameter is not set correctly, the suckback is set too high, or that your hoppers are running empty. So you can decrease the suckback or make sure that your hoppers are always filled during your depositing step. At Tennis we have quite some quirks and features on our equipment that can help you solve these problems as well. So the first problem was the cloudy of the gummies due to the long stir of the gelatin. Our equipment or preparation vessels are equipped with special mixers that incorporate as less as air as possible, and also we have an additional vacuum step what can remove excess air bubbles. The second problem was about getting dark gummies or lines equipped with an automatic temperature control that automatically adjusts the temperature or your temperature set point to the correct one. And also with our continuous cooking lines, we have a really short residence time in our cookers, what helps keeping the color as clear as possible. The third problem was black particles in your cooker. With our lines, they can be equipped with a CIP system, that's a clean in place system, so you can run a chemical clean really automatically and it flushes the whole system to make it nice and clean again. Problem 4 was undissolved particles in your final gummy or in your gummy mass. We specially designed a vitamins kit for this. It's a vessel with a mixer what can really create a good vitamin slurry, what you can automatically dose into your cooked candy mass. Or we have a heavy suspension kit if you want to incorporate a lot of powders in your vitamin gummy. You can use this to make a homogeneous vitamin preparation what's easy to dose in your cooked candy mass. And at last, you got the air bubbles on top of your mold. You can prevent this, we'll help you prevent this by installing level sensors on our line. They will automatically stop the depositor if you got a low level. Or of course, we can give you training and insights how to operate the machine correctly. And if you see any of these problems, we can help you with that. So thank you for your attention. I hope we give you a little bit more understanding about the most common problems if you make a gummy and how to fix it, of course. You are always welcome to visit us in the Netherlands in our Innovation Center. Here we can help you produce the best gummy you ever made or help you with training and give you additional insights how to make the perfect gummy. If you want to have more information, you can follow us on LinkedIn or, of course, visit our website.